Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now we bring you Adaptive Ultimate, featuring Jay Evans, Rich Schlussel, TJ Fassler, Allison Cola, Jeanette Albrecht, Dan Spacek, Amy Segali, and yours truly, Dennis King. And after this, we'll take a 15-minute intermission, and so you can avail yourself of the goodies provided by the First Congregational Church. And away we go.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all? We offer you Escape. Escape, transcribed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure. Imagine you are standing outside a room, horror gripping you, while before your eyes, seen through the transom window, the most beautiful girl in the world is about to die because of you. Today, we escape from reality with a fascinating story of a girl who lived a weird second life. In this gripping story, The Adaptive Ultimate.
No, Daniel, I can't do it. You have a very interesting theory.
Well,
but-
it's more than just a theory, Dr. Bach. I've proved it. It works. I tried my serum on tubercular guinea pigs, and it cured them. They adapted themselves to the tubercular bacillus and lived. Yes, and I tried my serum on a dog with rabies. He adapted himself too. I tried it on a cat with a broken spine. The cat instantly adapted itself to its injury so that the spine had time to knit and heal. Don't you see what a tremendous discovery this is?
Yes, perhaps.
But think what it would mean in accident cases. There'd be no further need for emergency surgery. Don't you see that? No matter the condition, the injury to the body, a mere injection of my serum would permit the patient instantly to adapt himself to his condition and live.
No matter what his injury?
Exactly.
A serum made from insects?
Well, from common fruit flies, the most adaptable of living organisms. Tear off a wing and it grows a new one. Tear off its head even, stick on a new head, and that too will adhere in time. Think of imparting that same adaptability to human beings.
To grow new heads. It has merit.
Oh, and now please, Dr. Bach.
All right. No, seriously. I know this may be a great thing, but to permit you to experiment on a human being.
Well, the most hopeless case you can find, Dr. Bach, someone already doomed.
Well, if someday I discover in the hospital a hopeless case, understand it will be hopeless.
Well, I understand.
And if the patient shall consent, then you will have your human guinea pig. Well, Dr. Scott, you requisitioned for yourself a hopeless case. Permit me. Here's your guinea pig.
What is it, Dr. Bach? TB?
Yeah, final stage, matter of hours at most. She might have been attractive once, but now, hair like string, skinny like a skeleton, and flesh like wax.
Dr. Bach, you call this a fair test? I said hopeless, but I didn't say a corpse.
The lady is returning to life, such as it is. Well, Dr. Scott, I regret I have not more palatable subject for your experiment, but this is what I promised. A hopeless case.
Man, it's all right. I'll try it. What's her name?
Let me see, it's on the chart. Zealous.
What was that?
Her name is Kira Zealous.
Oh.
A young lady. Permit me. I am Dr. Herman Bach, Chief of the Staff, and I would like to introduce one of our promising young doctors.
He wants a date, I suppose.
Miss Zealous.
Hello, brown eyes.
What?
Your eyes are brown, aren't they?
Miss Zealous, you see, I perfected a serum.
I like brown eyes.
Well, this serum might help you, but it's never been tried on a human before. Well, I thought if you had no objection.
What are the odds?
Odds? Well, actually, you've everything to gain.
And nothing to lose.
Well...
How right you are. Okay, I'm all yours, Brown Eyes. Go ahead. Experiment away.
Dr. Bach, prepare her arm, please.
24 hours and she's yet alive. I would have said yesterday it would have been impossible should she survive the night. So it is now 48 hours and she actually seems better. But miracles such as this have happened before and without serums. A week and she still lives. Each day she becomes better. It's miraculous. The spots in her lungs are disappearing. Coughing has stopped. There's no sign of bacillus in the culture. But even more amazing, her reaction to abrasion, skin punctures. Yesterday I took a blood specimen. Before I had 1 cc, the puncture in her skin had closed. Yes, 30 seconds. The ordinary person, it takes a day, 2 days for it to heal. With Miss Kira Zealous, 30 seconds. It's amazing. Dan, I won't dispute it. Your serum has worked a miracle. She's cured. Now I must discharge her from the hospital.
But, well, Dr. Bach,
You had forgotten that time must come sometime, hmm? But you see, I must. She is cured and we need the room.
Well, yes, I know that, but, well, she should be under observation. We don't know what effects will show up.
I think, Daniel, you have an extraordinary interest in Miss Zealous. So I've asked her to come here. She is outside. Shall we invite her in?
Oh, why, yes, of course.
Send in Miss Zealous, please. Now, observe well your miracle. Ah, Miss Zealous. Come in, come in. Sit down.
Thanks. Oh, hello, Brown Eyes.
Hello, Kira.
I have sent for you, Miss Zealous, because I have good news. Today I am discharging you from the hospital.
Oh,
Yeah. Today you are to go free. That pleases you?
madly.
Well, Kira, you have people, perhaps, a family?
Aren't we all brothers and sisters under the skin?
Miss Zealous, I will come to the point. I wish to make you a proposition. I mean, purely a scientific proposition.
Yes, I know. An experiment.
Precisely. We are interested, Dr. Scott and I, to observe the further effects of the serum he gave you.
Yes.
I will pay you room and board and $30 a week. You will live at my house. I have a housekeeper, Miss Getz, and she will look after you. Is that satisfactory?
Wouldn't I be a fool to say no?
Excellent, excellent.
Does, Brown Eyes live there too?
No, but Dr. Scott will continue to have a clinical interest in the experiment. Miss Ellis, don't have any fear.
Good.
Yes, well, it's almost time for dinner. I will take you, Miss Ellis. Will you join us, Dr. Scott?
Why, yes, fine, Dr. Bach.
Very well. Will she meet outside in, what, 10 minutes?
Well, that'll do me nicely.
Miss Ellis, you wish to wait here or maybe outside, a little fresh air?
I think I could use a little air.
Good. There's a little park across the street. You'll find benches there to rest. We'll meet you at the front entrance in 10 minutes.
Dr. Bach! Dr. Bach, what is it? What's the matter?
Some sort of commotion across the street in the park. Where's Kira?
Well, I thought she was here with you.
Oh, perhaps she's still over in the park.
What do you suppose? Oh, come on! Oh, Dr. Bach, it's Kira! Kira! Let me through, please. Excuse me, Kira. Kira, let us through, please. Officer, what's happened? What is this? Why are you holding this lady?
Do you know this young woman?
Well, yes, of course. What is it? What's the matter here?
Plenty. Your lady friend here merely walks up to an old gent about 60 or so and picks up a nice hefty rock and beats his brains out.
Oh, officer, there must be some awful mistake.
Yeah, her mistake. Cold-blooded murder. Come on, sister. Here's the wagon.
But officer...
Ah, you better come along too, mister. Mona Lisa here doesn't seem to be much in the mood for talking. We'll need someone to tell the desk sergeant her name.
Kira, this is terrible seeing you here like this. I've got to get you out of here. I've got to help you.
Oh, jail's not so bad when you're here.
Well, listen. This is all a terrible mistake. If you'll tell me what...
Mistake?
Why, yes, of course. You, Kira, you didn't kill that man.
If I said yes, what would you do?
Why, I tell them you weren't responsible. I tell them about the serum. I tell them it was my fault, that somehow the serum I gave you caused your mind to snap. It's something that would be the only explanation.
You'd do this? Ruin your career, no doubt. Just to save me.
Yes, of course I would.
And what would they do to me?
I don't know exactly. Put you under observation? Something, Kira.
Then my answer's no. I did not kill the man. Oh, don't worry, I won't be convicted. I'll take care of myself very well. I'll, as you say, adapt myself to the situation.
All right now, Mr. Salvatore, continue. Tell the court in your own words precisely what happened.
This old man, you see, he's a buy circus peanuts from me every day. For months, every day. And this one day, he pulls out his pocketbook. He's a billfold. And I'm gonna look. It's a stuffed with bills. Big money. He say, Salvatore, can I make a change for $20? And I'ma laugh. I'ma say, mister, I'm a peanut man. You take the peanuts, you pay me tomorrow. He said, grazie, thank you very much. He turn around, and then this dame, she pick up a roccia. It's a great big stone, and I conks him. It's a murder.
I object, Your Honor.
Objection sustained.
Continue, Mr. Salvatore.
Oh, shoulda not been more to say. This dame, she bend over, and she reach in his pocket to take her the money. I'ma grab her. People are come. Police are come.
Mr. Salvatore, can you describe this young lady to us?
Oh, see, I remember her very well. She's a scar, no. She's a skinny. She's a ain't no beauty, you know. Got the black suit, the brown hair, eyes, I don't know, dark, you know, maybe brown or a blue.
Thank you, Mr. Salvatore. Your witness?
Mr. Salvatore,
See?
you say that the young lady, the assailant, had brown hair and dark eyes?
See, brown hair and darker blue eyes.
And do you see the young lady in the courtroom?
Oh, see, she's a sitter, right? Oh.
What's the matter, Mr. Salvatore? Are you pointing at Miss Zealous?
See?
May I ask the defendant to rise, please? Miss Zealous, will you kindly remove your hat, please?
Mamma mia!
Dr. Bach, look. Her hair, it's become the color of aluminum.
Your Honor, I submit that this defendant does not possess dark hair, nor, if you will observe, dark eyes. I am prepared, therefore, to submit a lock of her hair to be tested by any chemist the court may appoint to prove that the pigmentation is entirely natural. Now, Mr. Salvatore, do you still say that this is the young lady you saw in the park?
I'ma think, she's a...
Is she?
Mamma mia! No!
Good Lord, Dr. Bach. That hair of hers, did you see it? It was the color of aluminum. She was beautiful.
Yes, beautiful. And so she's been acquitted. They call her innocent, Daniel. I'm a convert to your great principle of adaptability. But where will it end? You start with an ideal, and you wake up to discover you've created a monster.
But she was acquitted. It was all a mistake.
Do you really believe that?
Dr. Bach,
Yes, Miss Getz.
she is here, Doctor.
She?
That woman in the newspaper.
Kira's here.
Yes, you said she was so poor, such a church mouse. Ah, you should see her.
Oh, well, what do you mean, Mrs. Getz?
So fine, so great a lady.
Well, I'll go and talk to her, Dr. Bach.
Hello, Brown Eyes.
Oh, hello, Kira.
Aren't you glad to see me?
Oh, yes, yes, of course. Well, congratulations on your acquittal today. We were there.
I know. I sensed it. I was hurt you didn't come up and congratulate me.
Well, there were photographers and what? Why, Kira, your hair, it's black again.
Isn't it always? Don't you like it?
Oh, yes, of course. It's beautiful.
Am I beautiful, Brown Eyes?
Very, very beautiful.
And are you happy to have me back?
Oh, yes.
I always did like brown eyes.
Kira,
Tell me, how do you like my new clothes? My gown?
oh, it's very nice.
Nice. It's exquisite. I have a whole new wardrobe. Hat, shoes, suits.
But how, Kira? Where did you get the money?
Money.
You had only $3 when you left the hospital.
Oh, so I did.
Kira, you did take that wallet from the old man.
Why, naturally.
You did murder him.
Certainly. Oh, come now, don't look so shocked. Oh, I'm tired, Brown Eyes. You'll excuse me if I appropriate Dr. Bach's room. Good night.
Dr. Bach, we've got to do something.
Yes, Daniel, we do.
I haven't slept a wink all night trying to think of what we can do.
I've been here in the laboratory all night. I think I know.
What?
That serum of yours has accomplished a miracle. Yeah. It's the adaptive ultimate. Changes that take the ordinary person days or months, she accomplishes instantly. She walks into the sunlight, she's tan. She walks out, she's pale again. When she is in danger, she adapts. She could survive the electric chair, the hangman's noose. She was in danger in the courtroom. She adapted. She changed her whole appearance at will, so she could not be identified.
Yes, I know.
You must not blame yourself. You cannot know what you were creating. Now, this morning, I operated on one of your guinea pigs. I found this. The pineal gland was hypertrophied. That's what causes it.
Well, then we could operate and maybe change her back.
Yes, but she can adapt to anything, anesthesia included. How can we operate unless we get her consent?
Well, perhaps.
Well, no, you're dreaming, Daniel. Do you really think she will consent now? Now that she has power? Perhaps more power than any human being ever possessed before? Power for evil. She has already killed one man, remember?
But if we watched her, Doctor, kept her under guard.
Again, a Pygmalion falls in love with his Galatea. No, Daniel, no. She must be destroyed. We must perform surgery at once.
Well, she'll die.
She will go back to what she was, with but a few hours to live. It is best, Daniel.
Yes, I suppose so.
Yes, Mrs. Getz. Thank you.
What is it, Dr. Bach?
And so perhaps she is also telepathic. She sensed what we are about to do, and now it's too late.
What do you mean?
Miss Zealous is gone, disappeared.
Dr. Bach, did you call for me?
Well, Daniel, have you seen the evening paper yet?
No, not yet.
Then here. After 2 months, there is news of our Miss Kira Zealous.
What? Let me see that. Where? Oh, the surprise of the evening was the appearance of John Callan, Ambassador at Large, Diplomat Extraordinaire, the man slated to head the forthcoming World Atomic Energy Control Commission. Mr. Callan, one of Washington's confirmed bachelors, acquired the gorgeous Kira Zealous.
You see, she has become gorgeous, our drab little urchin.
Mrs. Zealous, the dazzling beauty who affects a dark wig by day and a white one at night.
A great power of adaptability, courtesy of Dr. Daniel Scott. Dark by day, white by night.
Well, what are we going to do, Doctor?
Do?
Well, the World Atomic Energy Control, the one real hope of world peace. Kira isn't interested in peace.
What can we do? Surgery, I know, but politics? We must wait and see. We must wait and see how far your madwoman will go.
Washington is agog with rumors about the romance between glamorous Kira Zealous and John Callan, the newly appointed head of the World Atomic Energy Control, one of the most powerful political figures on the globe.
John Callan leaves tomorrow for the crucial atomic energy conferences at Geneva, Switzerland. And sailing on the same boat is the exotic Miss Kira Zealous, with whom his name has been frequently linked. Rumor has it Miss Zealous acts as a sort of unofficial assistant to Mr. Callan, thus making her one of the most important women in the world.
Glamorous, exotic. Such fragile stuff is world peace fashion these days, Daniel.
I wonder what she intends to do.
Somebody calling at dinner time?
Oh, sit still, Dr. Bach. I'll see who it is. Yes? Kira!
Hello, Brown Eyes. May I come in?
Wait, yes, of course.
Oh, our exotic guinea pig.
Good evening, Dr. Bach. Am I intruding?
Of course not.
You're very kind. John and I, Oh, you read about Mr. Callan.
Oh, yes, yes.
We're leaving for Europe tomorrow for a conference in Switzerland.
Yes.
He had a series of meetings to attend tonight, so I told him I would stay here.
You're staying here?
I took the liberty of saying you were my uncle, Dr. Bach.
No.
John will call for me in the morning on his way to the airport. We're leaving at 8. I do hope I'm not too late for dinner.
Not at all. In fact, we're very happy to have you here, aren't we, Dr. Scott?
Kira,
Hello, Brown Eyes.
what are you doing out here in the garden?
Waiting for you.
You knew I'd follow you?
Of course. Have you missed me?
Oh, you know I have. Oh, Kira, listen to me. Do you love this John Callan?
When I want love, I'll come to you, Brown Eyes.
Well, then why? What is it, money?
Money. I don't need money anymore. What does an empress need with money?
Empress?
Well, that's what you've made me. The most powerful woman the world has ever known. John Callan. He's supposed to be important, but in my hands, he's clay, to be molded as I wish. Do you see what that means?
Yes, I see. You hold the fate of the world in your hands.
Exactly. To do with as I want. And I shall. Would you like to rule the world with me, Brown Eyes?
Kira, you're evil.
Oh, what's good? What's evil? Come here, Brown Eyes. Look at me and forget such things.
Are you asleep, Dr. Bach?
Sleep? Who can sleep?
Kira's insane, Doctor. Do you know what she's planning to do?
I heard.
Oh, maybe. Maybe we could get this, get to this Callan.
And then what?
Well, if we could talk to him and tell him.
Tell him. Tell him what? Didn't I talk to you? Would you listen? Where is she?
Oh, she's gone to sleep.
I tell you, there's only one remedy. Surgery. It's the only hope, Daniel.
But she'll never consent to surgery, Dr. Bach, and she's probably immune to anesthesia.
Maybe not. Maybe not all anesthesia.
What?
Downstairs in my laboratory, I have a tank of ethyl chloride.
Do you mean operate here tonight?
Yes, tonight. Right here, while she sleeps. All right, Dan. Now stop staring down at her. Pour the anesthesia into the cone. Hurry.
That ought to be enough to anesthetize an elephant.
Onto the face, quickly.
All right.
Dan, tightly. Hold it close.
I'm trying. She's forcing my hands. I can't hold her. She's too strong.
Fools! Did you think you could make me unconscious? You were going to operate on me. Is that what you were planning? Or were you going to slit my throat with that scalpel? Look.
Kira, don't!
There. Do you see? I plunge your knife into my heart. And I withdraw it. And the wound is healed. Now, go away, both of you. I want to sleep. John will be calling for me at 8.
Past 5 in the morning. 2.5 hours more and she will leave. And the world will be one step nearer chaos. We're scientists, Dan. We have a responsibility to civilization. We must find a way to destroy this creature.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide, of course!
It's a fundamental biological law. No human can survive in its own waste product. Carbon dioxide is human waste. Dr. Bach, if we could fill the room where she's sleeping with carbon dioxide, she'd become unconscious. You could operate and... Who are you calling?
The hospital. I'll have them send over 2 tanks of carbon dioxide.
You think I should work here then?
We must try anything. Hello? This is Dr. Bach. Let me talk to surgery. Hurry, it's an emergency. The tube is ready. You sealed the crack under the door?
Yes.
You closed the window?
Yes.
All right, let's start the gas. Dan, to the transom above the bedroom door. You will be able to observe her reactions. You placed a lighted candle inside the room?
Yes, Doctor. I left the candle on table.
Observe it carefully.
All right.
When it goes out, your Miss Kira Zella should be unconscious. Then, can you see inside the room from up there?
Yes, Doctor. Candle is flickering, Doctor. Wait. No, it's still flickering. Oh, it's just gone out, Doctor.
Excellent. It means there is now a concentration of 8 or 10% carbon dioxide. The average person would long since be dead.
Doctor,
Yes, then what?
just a minute.
Yes? Yes?
She's breathing more quickly now, convulsively.
Uh-huh. Change Stokes breathing.
She's opening her eyes now.
What?
She's getting up.
Getting up?
Yeah, she's staggering, holding her throat, Doctor. She's gasping.
Yes?
She's moving toward the door. She's trying to unlock.
So?
Oh, she's seen me. She's trying to.
Well?
She's trying.
What is it?
Oh, she's collapsed. It's over.
Yes?
How do you do, Dr. Bach? I'm John Callan.
John Callan. Why, yes, of course. Come in.
I haven't taken you away from anything.
No. We are performing some surgery, my associate and I. I have a miniature surgery here for emergencies, and we've just finished.
Is that the patient on the table?
Yes.
Is she...
Yes, she's dead.
Oh, too bad. Seedy looking creature, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was a charity case.
Oh, well, I won't keep you. Is Akira here?
No, she changed her plan. She said there were some things she wished to do, and she would meet you at the airport.
Well, that's a woman's prerogative, isn't it? Changing plans.
Yes.
All right, you better get a move on. Then nice to see you, Doctor. I hope we'll meet again when I return from Europe.
Yes, that will be nice, Mr. Callan. And good luck on your mission.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Well, Daniel, maybe we'll get some sleep now, huh? Dan?
Huh? I'm sorry, Doctor. I was daydreaming. She's lovely, isn't she?
Lovely? Yeah, Dan, lovely. May she always be in your memory. We will take a 15-minute intermission. Please avail yourself of the goodies provided by the First Congregational Church. We'll see you in a few.